see we are finally at the bank stage. Ah! Damn. I wanted to fight and keep fighting on the stage due to the music, but I just screwed it up. Come on. You can see Kabal is just as vicious as he was in the arcade version. I mean, his combos do just insane amount of damage. It's a bit sad that, you know, it's been adjusted down in Ultimate MK3, although it's much better for two-player purposes. But against the CPU, he just rocked. Now, in my Mortal Kombat 2 review, I said that that version was perfect, but you know, it would really have been awesome that they have used, you know, CD quality music back then as well, because it just really adds a lot to it. I'm just screwing up against Cinder. There we go. When we get to the bosses of the game, Motaro and Shao Kahn, they are also the exact same as they were in the arcade version, same size, same style of gameplay. This one is one of my another favorite stages, Mortal Kombat. Just the beautiful sunset that can, or dawn, or I don't know what you should call it, that's in the background. And it might just be that I'm gonna be toasted by Sector. Maybe I'm gonna be continuing with a different character. And okay, Sub-Zero. Now we are in the Soul Chamber. Now, if you uppercut your opponent here, then I don't know whether it's a glitch or was intended to be this way, but then you will not be transported to the tower stage. Or the, yeah, I think that's called the tower. But you will be transported back to the bridge after this you beat this player. It's pretty annoying back then, because due to this, you know, levels just would loop if you uppercut your opponent here. And I also never really understood, I mean, this whole Soul Chamber thing looks pretty cool, but having the balcony, you know, just on top of it, it doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, you got like a normal balcony, let's say, and then have Soul Chamber in the basement. It's pretty stupid. You can see combos work pretty much the same way as on the arcade. And here I did the 6-hit combo and only got 23% damage, like on the arcade. However, when the CPU pulls this movement off against you, it's going to be credited with 30%, which is cheap. Now this speed fatality is, I mean, it's pretty much the same as in the arcade, although the speed that the opponent is falling down the various levels is a bit faster than it was on the actual arcade. Now the default keyboard layout that was, you know, in the game setting works absolutely perfect, and I use this setting up to this day on my Mortal Kombat 3 games on the PC, meaning even on the MAME emulated version as well, because it just suits it that much. And now after finishing off Kano, we will be going up against Mortal and Shao Kahn. In regards to content, like I said, everything is there that was already included in the arcade, plus we have a separate tournament mode, which I'm going to be showing to you after I have beaten the game, hopefully.
Fatality.
Here we go, against Motaro. Motaro is just as cheap as he was in the arcade. Basically you can combo the shit out of him anytime you want it, and it doesn't really bother. Although I think it was a cool character, I would have rather seen another Shao Kahn in this game. I mean, he just wasn't that much of a challenge, but he was okay, I think, for Mortal Kombat. I mean, definitely better than that shitty Moloch or whatever his name was in Deadly Alliance, and the Dragon King in Deception. But really, not much of a chance or match. You don't have to be that skilled to, you know, just kick the shit out of him. And as you can see right now, we're playing on the master ladder, and I just could beat him, you know, without any problems. And now we come to the final big bad guy, Shao Kahn. As you can see, I can apply the same cheap tactics against him as in the arcade, Sub-Zero, or with anybody else. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and hopefully I can beat him this way. Yep, that's it. So as you can see, he hasn't really been too much of a problem, not even on master level or on the master ladder. The ending is exactly the same as it was on the arcade, and you got the same pictures. However, it should be playing some music in the background, but it doesn't do it in the PC version, which is pretty sad or bad, I think, because you sort of need a music to go with the ending pictures. Just that's how it is. And on the arcade, if you beat it on the master level or the master ladder, you will get an extra ending or screenshot with the other god saying that they will descend to your world and grant you eternal power. Now it's not included in the PC version, unfortunately. And now I'm just gonna quickly show you the tournament play. Just really quickly, 1 minute. Basically, you can select up to 9 players, and player 2 can do the same, or you can play this against the CPU. I'm just gonna keep it on random select, and now CPU is gonna select 9 players as well. Pretty much as on the endurance round, if one of the character dies, you know, the other one just jumps in, and that's what goes on basically until you beat all of the opponents. But it's still pretty neat. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this review up. This has been Mortal Kombat 3 on the PC. This has been the DOS version, and from all the home ports this one is the best. As usual, I mean, for me, for the classic Mortal Kombat, the PC version takes the cake, and yeah, check it out or get it for yourself if you don't have it already. I'll see you guys next time.